This video provides a baseline understanding for law enforcement officers of Advanced Driver Assistance Systems. Advanced Driver Assistance Systems, or ADAS, are technologies designed to help drivers avoid crashes. ADAS uses sensors and cameras to detect possible dangers and provide steering or braking support or warnings to the driver. This training is designed to help law enforcement officers understand ADAS, know how to interact with drivers using them, and be aware of impacts on current procedures such as crash reporting. How does ADAS technology work? According to AAA, more than 90% of all vehicles sold today have some form of ADAS. Though ADAS can perform specific tasks, the driver must be engaged at all times. ADAS enhances the safe operation of a vehicle by providing assistance to the driver for certain driving tasks, alerting the driver, or intervening to avoid or mitigate the effects of a crash. Visible or audible warnings alert the driver to avoid an impending collision or lane departure. Driving control interventions take control of the accelerator, braking system, and/or the steering system to prevent or reduce the severity of a collision. Over 600 people die on Maryland's roads every year. Studies show ADAS could prevent 40% of passenger vehicle crashes if drivers use them correctly. What ADAS can and cannot do. It is important for drivers and law enforcement to understand the capabilities and limitations of the technology, and what responsibility the driver has. Vehicle manufacturers market ADAS under different names, which can be confusing. Drivers may be inattentive, complacent, or over-reliant on ADAS because they misunderstand the capabilities or sometimes misuse the system. For example, under some conditions, the ADAS technology may not work. All advanced driver assistance systems available today require the human driver to be in control and fully engaged in driving tasks at all times. Now that we understand a bit more about ADAS, let's review two situations you may encounter. An officer arrives at the scene of a collision involving a vehicle equipped with ADAS. Using routine procedures, approach the scene with caution, assess the scene, and provide assistance as needed. ADAS features may disengage if a collision is anticipated. However, officers should make careful observations to assess if the vehicle is still operating. And if it is still operating, assume that ADAS features may be active. Question the driver and witnesses to understand how the vehicle is being operated prior to the incident. Refer to departmental policies and appropriate legal processes to request and review any data recorded by the vehicle systems, such as dash cam footage or sensor data, and, as needed, impound and secure a search warrant. Bottom line, the driver is responsible for vehicle actions and will be held accountable for any traffic or vehicle code violations regardless of technology engaged. You should issue citations as warranted. For our second scenario, an officer notices a vehicle moving within its lane but sees that the driver is asleep at the wheel. Use normal procedures to make the stop, attempt to engage the driver, evaluate for signs of impairment or a medical issue, and render aid if necessary. Some ADAS systems monitor the driver's attention when hands-free driving is engaged. Should the driver become inattentive, the system will alert the driver. Some systems may bring the vehicle to a controlled and safe stop. Communicate with the driver and passengers. Verify if the driver was in control of the vehicle, and assess the driver's ability to control the vehicle. Observe the driver's actions. Look for signs the driver may have misused the ADAS technology. You may see signs of over-reliance, being inattentive, complacent, or deliberately trying to trick the system to emulate driver engagement. If time allows, recommend the driver educate themselves on the capabilities and limitations of ADAS in their vehicle. A negligent driving citation may be issued as warranted. Again, the bottom line is regardless of what technology was being used, the driver is responsible and will be held accountable for the vehicle's actions. ADAS has the potential to make Maryland's roads safer, but only if people understand its limitations. Drivers must remain alert, unimpaired, and in control at all times. For more information on ADAS, visit Maryland's Connected and Automated Vehicle website or the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration online.